Hello everybody, 2015 Volkswagen Golf SportWagen. In today's video, it was the last one in the, let's say, Golf's lineup. Hatchback, sedan, and now the station wagon to get an upgrade to the 7th generation. And now it has very noticeable new design, but as always it was upgraded, but just enough not to lose its recognition and to be new in the same time. Also the naming changed a little bit. Now it's called Golf SportWagen instead of Jetta Wagon. But first let's start with the interior. So here it is. It is equipped with the keyless entry with lock unlock and hold for the trunk, as well as the panic button. Also has the retractable key. Also has the touch surface here on the handle. Alright, and here's the driver's door, as the soft leather or leather-like material here on the top, with this aluminum looking insert on the top as well. There's mirror adjustments on the top. There's hard plastic all around, typical Volkswagen door, and softer elbow support with controls for your windows. Here's the look from the outside. And first of all, just a general look at the interior. And it is, as always, simple and changed, but not a lot. Still conservative, but still using upscale and attractive materials. Very good fit and finish, perfect visibility even on this wagon body type. And as many say about Volkswagen Golf, you don't need to get used to it, you can just sit down and drive. This is just because how ergonomically it is designed. And for the seats, it seems like the previous seat had sharper edges, but the shape overall is still the same. It is typical Volkswagen MB-Tex, if I say it correctly, like if it's even Volkswagen material, but it's basically fake leather, that's what it is. Alright, it's specific TDI turbo diesel floor mats. Very nice. Nice to have something specified just for your vehicle. Deep those channels here, and the material that it's made of is kind of prevents you from sliding. Now let's start it up. Alright. Although it is turbo diesel, don't really hear any noises. Typical Volkswagen gauge cluster with the tachometer on the left, speedometer on the right, and the driver's information display in the middle. And now let's just get through, scroll through all of the settings of the driver's information display. It's showing you average speed, distance, travel time, range, as it is already has the full tank of gas, average consumption of the fuel, oil temperature. That's it. There's compass and the two flappy paddles on the right, on the left, if you can notice here. Cruise control is on the left with volume control. As on the right you will find the controls for your phone and the driver's information display. You can scroll for all of the settings here. Okay, typical Volkswagen switch for your front lights. And now let's take a look at the infotainment system. It's different channel setups here for the AM, FM. Stations. Media is different sources for CD, media input for your auxiliary input, SD, and through your Bluetooth, streaming from your phone. Again, the same information that we already seen on the driver's information display. Then going back to the vehicle. And also you can see how easy you can scroll through the touch screen and different options. Also you can use a knob on the right as well. Here are the controls of your air conditioning and heat. Fan speed here in the middle, all the settings. This little panel here with the rubber padded little storage for your smartphone, I guess, and the connection. Automatic DSG, famous Volkswagen's transmission. But with this option, with TDI turbo diesel, my choice would be definitely manual. Now we are moving to the glove compartment with SD card inputs and your CD on the top. And it is padded as on the premium vehicles. It is also lockable. 12-volt power outlet here in the middle. Additional 12-volt power outlet with little middle console storage, and it is rubber padded on the bottom. It for the frontal part of the interior. Driver's side. Now let's open the hood and check out the engine. The other part that I noticed just recently, it's like BMW type of the, you cannot open the hood when you're sitting in the car, even by accident, so you always have to open the driver's door to open the hood. And here's the engine. It doesn't even sound like diesel here. It sounds like a regular engine. But it is 2-liter clean diesel, turbo diesel, Volkswagen. And also to mention that the engine is brand new, and that will make its way eventually to a bunch of new Volkswagens and Audis. It is producing 150 horsepower and 236 pound-feet of torque, with MPGs 31 in the city and 42 miles per gallon on the highway. I always like the latch system. It's just so simple. It's just this very simple design, but at the same time it's really amazing. Just that. Here we go. Now let's check out the back seat. There's the same material here, but it's the same pattern of the back door, but it is harder plastic. It is the only softer part here on the elbow support, and this middle part, this little speaker in the middle. The rest is all hard plastic. Little speaker on the bottom as well. It is all padded. Pocket here, so you can put your smartphone. And now the back seat. Already can see a lot of leg room. The same kind of mold here, the same kind of design of the back seat with deeper middle parts and high channels on this rubber mat. This is how much of the leg room I have, sitting right behind myself. And my height is 6'2", and I'm sitting behind myself. This is how much of the headroom I have. Plus this sunroof helps to get more headroom, definitely, but even by itself it's a lot of headroom. More like a SUV type of the ceiling. Here's the middle console with elbow support, with cup holders. There's a little access for to the back, to the cargo area, but actually what it is the way of carrying your skis. In case you don't have a way to carry it on the top, you can always take it through here, or any other longer things that you might want to carry. So you can open just this part, and you have two seatings two people can sit, and at the same time you can carry some kind of a longer item in your vehicle. Very useful. There's also one fact that makes it unique, is that the SportWagen TDI competes with virtually nothing in this segment of diesel manual compact station wagons on the US market, and that what sells very well in Europe is actually very rare in the US. Metal bump here, that's pretty deep. Alright, that's it for the I like how the interior lights up when you open the door. It's a very nice soft LED light. And of course the new design looks sharper than the rounded shapes of the previous generation. It actually reminds me of Passat when I see it, but I think it's just because Passat was the first to come out with this new design. Typical Volkswagen way to open the trunk, just to pull the emblem. Always huge cargo area of this Volkswagen SportWagen. You also have 40-60 collapsible back seats to extend your cargo area. Now let's take a look at there is the compact size spare tire with the subwoofer. It is Fender subwoofer installed right inside of this compact size spare tire. There is 115 volt outlet and there is a 12 volt outlet as well. You can also collapse the back seats pulling this tab right from the trunk. And another fun fact here is that it's hard to believe, but if you fold down the rear seat, then the total cargo room is going to be 2.5 cubic feet more than in Volkswagen Touareg with the same seats folded down. Alright guys, that was my closer look at this all-new 2015 Volkswagen Jetta SportWagen. I hope you enjoyed this video. Check out my channel for my other videos. Subscribe, share, like it if you do. But for now, thanks for watching and see you in the next one.